Howdy y'all, this is Twitchonium here, coming at y'all today with what might be the last Neon Dynasty draft here for a little while. I might be able to squeeze one more in after this, but the format is rotating out here in the next day or so, so get in a few last games while we can here. See if we open something new and interesting. Well, don't know that this is going to necessarily be the way to go. Seems like it's kind of going to be hard to get a lot of extra value out of sagas here. Like most of the time I probably just want my sagas to be doing their thing anyways. Not the most exciting. Gloom Shrieker, we had a pretty good run in black-green, so that could be a decent option. Just a pretty unexciting looking pack overall though. Dockside Chef is pretty good though. Nice little black, kind of a key player in the black decks, rather. Yeah, I think I like that, actually. I think the Gloom Shrieker might actually be the better card overall, although that's even arguable. But the Chef keeps us in one color, which is nice. There's also like Intervention we could take for some removal, but I think this is fine. Alright, and nothing super exciting to follow the Chef up. Like, Virus Beetle's fine. I would definitely play one, but not a crazy exciting second pick. That said, there are some good other options. There's a great card draw in blue. Nice evasive creature in blue. Always love the shrines. There's Arrest for removal in white. Decent saga there in blue. Kami's great in the enchantment decks. This is a tough call. Personally, I like the shrines the most, so I would probably pick this. Arrest might be the correct pick. Thirst is probably pretty close. Kind of have to be in the artifact deck to get the most out of that, but still, even draw 3, discard 2 is still good. I'm going to take the Goshintai, though. Just because I love me some shrines. Alright, well, still nothing great in black to follow up the Chef. Not really much in anything, like, could take a white enchantment here. I want to try and avoid the vehicles if possible. This guy would have been a nice follow-up to the Thirst in the last pack. It's also just Kami's Flare, which is just solid interaction. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Kami's Flare. Companion and Moss would probably go better with like the Goshintai, but we'll just keep ourselves open and take the best cards here. Well, now we can take a nice aggressive red saga to go with the Flare. Be a pretty solid pick. Circuit Mender's a fine little creature for any deck. Have some white stuff that's not super exciting. Yeah, I think the options are between the Wheel Kick and the Kamano here, and we haven't done a ton of red stuff outside of the Samurai strategy, so I'm definitely game to give this a shot for now. Another unexciting pack here. I don't even know what I want to take, I guess. Some Moths. Could also take a Guide Bot, but that seems unexciting. Yeah. Just a weak pack again. Just take a Song Shaper here. Just a fine filler 2-drop for the red decks. Well, definitely tempted to take the Goshintai here. I don't feel like I need any of these red cards all that strongly. And even if we don't end up in the deck, cool to have access to it. Well, now we're starting to see some black cards. We've got the Leech's Gauntlet, nice little lifelinker that can equip and give other stuff lifelink, or just solid removal here. Probably just take the removal. Now I'm going to take, since none of these are all that exciting anyways, I'm going to go ahead and snag the Havens in case we do want to splash. I definitely think I want to play red. I think red-black looks like our best maybe green if we end up with enough shrines to need to splash that one. So with that in mind, red-black, I guess just the filler red creature we hope we don't have to actually end up playing. Would definitely play a decoy though. It's fine filler 2-drop in any deck. Probably play the samurai, although again, not super excited to play it. Go ahead and grab an artificer, just a 2-drop that'll fit into any deck we end up playing. Alright, so not really settled on any colors here. We could pick up any kind of combination between black, red, and any other. Well, we've gotten a Ryu before and tried it out. Didn't work as well as I would have hoped, although we didn't end up hitting that many samurais for, you know, the trigger. I think here I'd rather just take the Assassin's Ink and have a super solid removal spell in black, a color we're already leaning towards playing. If that wasn't in the pack, I'd probably take the Ryu and just shift into red-white instead. Toss in our Befriending the Moths. Maybe take a Ambusher in black, but definitely going to grab the ink here. Nice, now we've got some more good black options. I think I'll take the Gravelighter. We're going to have a bunch of little dudes to sack off. Ooh, another Dockside Chef. Interesting. That actually, with 2 of those, it makes me want to take the Shattered States era a little more highly. Normally I wouldn't pick this one, but being able to steal their thing and then sacrifice it is pretty sweet. Jukai Naturalist is another awesome role player in the enchantment decks. But we'll take another Dockside Chef here. Take a 3rd one? Do we even need 3? Probably not, but I kind of want to do it. Now we can take the Centipede. Or the Kami. I think I actually like this Kami. We've got a pretty good split. 6 and 3 so far. I could see playing a Kami. Get some card draw out of it. Well, grab the 3rd shrine just to have it. Could also take the Anvil, which is in our colors and on strategy. So probably going to have to be the play here. Definitely want to pick up artifacts a little more highly now. Speaking of, maybe we grab a Simian Sling. I don't think we want either of these. Probably just the Ambusher now. Nice lifelinker, and it's an artifact for the artifact synergies. Go ahead and grab a network terminal. Might play one of those. We'll take the... Ooh, actually... Not actually a permanent... We've got a fair amount of early plays already. Maybe I should just take the caves and get the fixing here. Yeah, well, I'll take the Shattered States era now that we have 3 Dockside Chefs. I think I'd rather just have the Centipede than the 1/3. Won't play 2 network terminals, so I'll go ahead and... Ooh, we ended up wheeling the shrine anyways. Oh, we do have 3 shrines now, so that's a thing. Is Sheen another one that we could try and do fun stuff with? Like this plus the Ryu would have been pretty sweet actually, but you can't bank on opening up any Sheen, you know. Really a terrible pack for us overall. 0 black cards, or no, I guess there is the Shadow Walker, but only 1 card of each of our colors here. I think we will take that Shadow Walker. We still need some top end plays. I don't really want to be discarding here. I think it's going to be between the Kamano and the Virus Beetle here. I think I'll take the first copy of the Virus Beetle since we already have a Kamano, although this is a nice little aggressive one-drop. Yeah, let's take the second copy of Kamano. Now, take a Scrapyard Steelbreaker. Do we need a 4-drop? Not especially. We really could use some more 2-drops. Maybe we should just take another Decoy. I don't think any of the rest of these are crazy exciting anyways. Take another Shadow Walker for the top end. Well, now we can take Reckoner Raid as another super nice, aggressive, early saga to get down. Ooh, now we've got Seismic Wave, Boar, and Clawing Torment. This is tough. I feel like we need the removal more than a 3-drop. Probably don't want to play the Terminal there. Oh, this is tough. I think I'll take the Torment, actually. Well, we ended up with the Red Shrine, too. That's pretty cool. So we have 4 shrines, honestly. We have a Haven and a Network Terminal to splash. I mean, we're definitely going to take the red one here. The Energy Blade, I think, is a little too slow. Could take another Shattered States era, but I think the 2-shrine combo has more potential. Man, and another one. Yeah, we definitely could have forced the shrines deck here. I'm not going to play any of these, so I'll go ahead and rare draft there. None of these. Just nothing in our colors here. I'll take the Scrap Breaker or the Steel Breaker. Alright, but it looks like that's going to largely be the deck here. We really just have to decide if we want to try and splash two other shrines. I don't think we need to, but could be fun to try still. I don't think we necessarily got there on the fixing, though, for doing that. If we're not doing that, I think we need to keep all of our highest cost stuff here. Probably need to get rid of some 1-drops, I would think. I think we could cut 1 Chef, the Sling, and probably a land. Twice as many black as red. We have so many 1-drops, I really don't want to tap land. I don't think it's that valuable. We're only 2 colors anyways. So yeah, I think this will be fine. We do still want a pretty even split, even though we've got much more of the black than red, just because we have a bunch of 1-drops of both that we want to be able to hit. So I think this will do it, and we're going to put... Let's do the Oni Cult Anvil as our deck art there. What did I put back into the deck accidentally here? Or did I just not cut enough? Oh, I didn't actually cut a land. Do I just want to do it even? I don't think so. I think I do want to go 1 up on the swamps. That's tough though. Maybe I do want to run the dual land and run it like this. Yeah, I could see doing that just to make sure we've got access to the extra ones, even if we do want to not play a tap land on turn 1. So that'll do it. I'll see y'all in the first round. Welcome to round one. We are on the play with a really rough starting hand here. It would be great if we had any, like even just a second land would be fine, but I think we have to ditch that. Yeah, this is better. Not great, but better. I think we have to ditch the... I really don't want to ditch the 4-drop though. This is tough. I guess I'll ditch the... one piece of removal, the more expensive one. Tough call though. Already going to be on the back foot this game. I guess on the plus side, on turn 3, if we do lose our decoy, we can at least pay for its ability. Alright, opponent with a turn 1 play of their own. Gonna find an enchantment or land. Hopefully we see a land. Oh, that's gonna be rough. If we can top deck a land next turn, we can ninjutsu out our Shadow Walker, which will be pretty sweet. Maybe even bounce our Saga to get 2 more drain out of it. We'll see. Now I think we do this and swing with everything. We'll just pay for the decoy's ability. Well, still no land, but at least we got this out of the way, so we can maybe hit our land next turn here. Would love if they play an enchantment creature. Ah, there we go. Let's hope they don't have something for this. Sure looks like they might. Nope. Well, if they play a enchantment, we can exile it. Like if they play their Seshiro here. Alright, gain some life. Swing with our big guy here. Yep, and they'll get their card draw. Drop down another creature. And next turn, we'll just have some removal if they play anything scary. That's a great target for our enchantment removal here. We should be in good shape here. They're going to be at 1 next turn from the Reckoner raid. And then we just need to squeeze 1 more point through. And they're going to go ahead and explode. Awesome. And get a nice start to this draft. I'll see y'all in round 2. Welcome back to game number 2. We are on the draw this time with definitely a worse hand than last time, but not one that we can throw away. We've got some good plays to start off with, even if they're not the most exciting ones. If we draw into our second shrine, the 3-drop one, that would be a pretty sweet draw here. Or, you know, we can just spam out a whole army of papercraft decoys. Alright, starting off with a Saga. Some removal's always appreciated. See if they play hopefully something with 1 or 2 toughness so we can attack in and potentially utilize the decoy trade value. Wow, okay, another one. Well, they are going to have a fair amount of life gain here from these. And then 2 first strikers is going to be pretty nice for them. We'll just keep dropping decoys though. We can make them exile a creature, though, if we really need to. Yeah, I think we need to go ahead and kill that. I think we swing with both first, though. Not going to get the value out of it, but I'd rather leave our board states better this way. And then we can still more easily force them to sack an enchantment or exile the enchantment. Well. Let's go ahead and make them pick one. It doesn't matter if we pick creature or enchantment, they're both. Alright, now we will swing with our decoy and see if they want to trade. I can't imagine that they do. This lineup doesn't work super great because they'll get 2 more life gain just by bouncing off of our 1/3 here. Now they'll just hit us for 3 lifelink. Well, that's a good draw at least. They're gonna get 3 each turn here, which is pretty scary. The lifelink in this format has definitely been very relevant. Ah, they drafted the Satsuki or whatever, Satsuki. Let's go ahead and reconfigure this over here. That way both will be able to trade into the dude. We'd made them exile, right? Yeah. Oh, this is befriending the moths. I thought this was still one of their Era of Enlightenments. I forgot they had that still. Oh well. I think we're getting outvalued in this game anyways. Another lifelinker. Definitely fine trading that guy off. Go ahead and kill this thing. May as well just get our Death Toucher out. If they play any 1 toughness creatures, we can at least shoot it with that. If we draw our second Shrine, we can shoot the 2 mana stuff. Ooh. So we can sack this guy to make a thing and drain them. Yikes. Oh, during your turn. Well, that's really bad. I did not read my card correctly there. Yeah, I forgot that thing had first strike too. Just not reading my cards right all over the place here. Alright, let's draw that board wipe we have in our deck. Boom! Get that life drain damage in there. Go back up to 2. Heck yeah. So, definitely some misplays there. I don't think we would have had it anyways, like knowing what we drew and all there. Maybe would have eked out an extra turn or so, but wasn't going to be quite enough. See you all in the next round. Welcome to round 3. We are on the draw with a hand we probably have to toss back. If we only had both of our colors, this would be a great start, but unfortunate. Yeah, this is better. Not good, but better. At least we have 2 early drops, some stuff to play to work towards. Gonna ditch the Steel Breaker. I think I'd rather have the Shrine in case we hit the second one. I think we're going to start with the Kamano here, just because the creature that comes out of it has haste when it comes down. We'll just play the Raid next turn here, since we don't have creatures anyways. Really need to not draw lands here, though. That's good. Really needed to be able to remove this lifelinker, so I'm glad we drew the Kami's Flare there. Oh, I would love some more removal. Unfortunate. I'm gonna drop this turn, that way next turn we can get an extra counter on our creature, on our Shrine. If they want to swing for 4 here, I'm definitely cool with that. Anything to remove the Kami would be sweet. I'm going to wait one more turn before I try and do the Shadow Walker. And we can go ahead and kill their companion here as well. So, next turn we should have ample creatures to send in to be able to at least get one through. Ooh, and they hit a land instead of play. That could be good for us. Another Kami. Okay. think we just swing like this. And then we get to replay our Kamano. Removal would be excellent right now. I guess the anvil at least we can, if we need some artifacts to get the chain rolling though. We can at least start draining them with that. These 3 toughness creatures though have stacked up pretty well against us. And that's a good next follow-up. Can trade off with our Shadow Walker. Actually, I'm just going to trade off the Shrine and Death Touch, and then we have a good attack next turn. Even better if we draw removal. Well, they can get Vigilance here and hit us for 5. Not the biggest deal. Another one to get the bounce on there, Seshiro. That's pretty sweet. They really did just draft a deck full of Kamis, didn't they? Well, we have lots of stuff in this deck that can drain for a little bit, so we just need to hit not a land. That's a good start. This lets us draw a card and gain a life, which is really sweet. I think we definitely swing all here, make them use whatever removal they have if they have it, otherwise we put them down to 1, and then our anvil's just lethal. Ah, gain 2 life. Okay, so that'll be it. Definitely don't want to sack my anvil now, but we're still in decent shape. They have a pretty sizable board here, though. We're gonna eat 10. I think we just eat the whole 14. If they have a combat trick for 4, we're just dead. Yep, or 2 2/2s, that'll do too. Rats. Oh well. Oh, they had even more. We would have been dead anyways. They could have just used the buffs on the ones we didn't get through anyways. Or that we didn't block. And we would have blocked the good trade here, so they could have still added 6 extra from the others. Oh well, that was really close. We were so almost had them, but couldn't quite get there. See y'all in round 4. Welcome back to game number 4. We are on the play with the first time we haven't had any of our like 10-1 drops in our hand, which is kind of sad, but at least we don't have to mulligan like we've had to do a few times, so we will definitely keep this. Extremely slow hand, so we might get punished if the opponent has an aggressive start, but I mean, I feel like we can't toss this back. Oh, that's a scary start. Yeah. Gonna have to kill that. One of those, both of those maybe. I'm just gonna kill the thing before it becomes a problem. At least this is just a defender. We can make him sack an enchantment. Or exile it. will definitely make them exile an enchantment now. They get to pick. I'm fine with either. I hope they pick the creature. Alright. At least he still can't attack. But a 4/4 is going to be a little difficult for our deck to get through. Glad that they are discarding this, but it makes me think they already have some way to get it back in hand. We'll just start planking them for one with our Goshen Tie. If we can draw our black one, that would be pretty sweet to be able to start pinging them for 2 a turn. Especially with all the incidental drain we have in this deck. Yep, there's the way they have to get everything back, like I expected. This is now a massive problem because we've used most of our removal up already. Might want to, should have saved up both mana for the Dockside Chef, but I'd rather just get the damage in here, I think. They're about to drop a Tanuki on us, and then we're going to be in really bad shape. Ah, they need one more land still. So they'll tutor for their land and then drop a Tanuki on us next turn. I mean, we already can't get through the 4/4, so the Tanuki's just going to start taking over, I think. Oh yeah, especially with the Weaver, that's just GG right there. Now they can start copying every one of their triggers. And their dude's a 5/5 now. This guy will be a 7/6. Yeah, we're in really bad shape. Heart of the card's something good. Land is not it. Yikes, and they have the best of the shrines. Yep, they can start making 1/1s. Really need to hit our second shrine here. That'd be great. We need one more mana before we can do that. I guess we could technically steal their shrine and make 2 1/1s, or we could kill off their Weaver by stealing something. Sure, why not? I think we're toast anyways here. Let's steal their shrine. At least we get 2 extra bodies on the field. Some extra chumpers. Alright, that makes me think they have another Season of Renewal in their hand, so they can get it back yet again. They'll get 2 because of their stinking rare. I don't think we have any rares in this deck, come to think of it. But at least we didn't get skunked. We won our first game, so they can't take that away from us. Yep, they'll just keep making 1/1s. Not sure what priority is holding on here. There we go. Draw another card. Oh, that's actually decent. They'll have to sacrifice one of their decent creatures now, and we get to sacrifice a token. Oh. I really need to read my cards better. I just assumed it was ETB sack creature. Next turn we'll have a 3/3 with haste. Don't think that'll be enough. Oof, yeah. That'll do it. That just lets them wipe our board throughout the turns. They can just spend 1 at the end of each turn to start blowing up our guys. I guess I shouldn't GG yet, but that really feels like the nail in the coffin. I don't think we have anything that can deal with this stuff. We've already gone through some of our best removal in the deck, and they were able to just get everything right back. Can't even imagine if they had been able to get this back if it wasn't exiled. They'll probably shoot our flyer first here. Oh, they can even copy both of the triggers. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just concede. I don't have a ton of time here, and this way I can get into another draft video before the format runs out. So we'll get one more in. But that'll do it for this run. Very quick and brutal, as most of these Kamigawa ones have been. So 3-1. Didn't get there on the artifact sack deck. Don't think we had enough artifacts, I think was the problem. Yeah, 8 to go with the anvil. We drew the anvil too many times without hitting artifacts to go with it. So, bummer, but still a little bit of a interesting deck. We got to do a couple of shrine things, which was cool. So, appreciate you all coming along on this draft ride with me here today, and I'll see y'all in the next draft video. Take care, everybody.